Should you drink coffee if you have PCOS? God, that's good. Caffeine may raise our stress hormone, cortisol. This can increase our insulin, which can make PCOS symptoms like weight gain, cravings, fatigue, bloat, and irregular periods worse. However, just like with exercise, keep in mind that the cortisol bump that comes from coffee and caffeine is temporary, and it doesn't mean it's gonna linger all day long. Caffeine can also trigger things like anxiety, irritability, and insomnia, and women with PCOS are already at an increased risk for all of these. On the flip side, caffeine is loaded with compounds called phytochemicals that can help reduce oxidative stress. These same phytochemicals can also increase our fat burning and glucose metabolism, which is excellent if we struggle with PCOS weight gain and or insulin resistance. Additionally, these phytochemicals are also really good for our gut and can be really beneficial for our gut bacteria. Coffee and caffeine consumption has also been linked to a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. And for women with PCOS, it's estimated that over 50% of us will get a type 2 diabetes diagnosis by the age of 40. Coffee is not all bad, but if we are drinking it in excess, we may want to think about cutting it down. You might have heard the myth that women with PCOS have to completely avoid drinking coffee, and that's simply not true. Of course, I don't recommend chugging this stuff all day, every day. Especially if you really enjoy your morning cup of joe. I recommend 1 cup of caffeinated coffee per day or less. Also recommend going lighter or opting out completely of sugary creamers. If you're making coffee for PCOS, here is a great way to make it. Start with regular brewed black coffee. Add a scoop of collagen. It could be unflavored or flavored. I really love my Vita PCOS vanilla collagen. It's so creamy and it makes it taste so sweet and delicious. Add a scoop of allulose, which is a natural plant-derived sweetener that is calorie and added sugar free to sweeten it up. Add a dash of cinnamon, which is really great for insulin levels and for inflammation, and finish with a splash of plant-based milk. You don't need to make half of your coffee milk. Add literally a splash. It could be plant-based milk. I love almond, cashew, macadamia, soy, or it could be just regular organic dairy cow milk. Mix it together and you have a super delicious cup of coffee that has protein for added blood sugar balance, anti-inflammatory compounds, and no added sugar. Now, if you're headed to Starbucks and you're getting your coffee made for you, this is where you really want to be careful, because Starbucks, while it is so delicious and fun, oh my gosh, some Starbucks drinks can have like 65 grams of added sugar in one drink. To put this into perspective, we recommend less than 25 grams per day of added sugar, which means you could get more than 4 times that just in one beverage. My favorite way to spice up just a regular Starbucks coffee is to get a grande Americano or just a grande black coffee. Add one or 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla or 1 or 2 packets of stevia, and then a splash of whatever milk you prefer. That way we're really flipping the ratio on some of the regular drinks that are mostly milks, very little coffee, and a ton of added sugar. I hope this helps. Enjoy your morning coffee with PCOS, but just be mindful of blood sugar balance.